Hi all, welcome back to the Helping Hands channel. So in this video we are going to cover the topics of DDL and SQL, which is coming under this database management system. The SQL stands for Structured Query Language, which is used to communicate with the databases, and there are different types of SQL languages. They are DDL, DML and TCL and many more. DDL stands for Data Definition Language and DML stands for Data Manipulation Language and TCL stands for Transaction Control Language. And throughout this video, we are going to look at the DDL languages, commands and syntaxes with a live demonstration in the SQL platform. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It is basically a language used to communicate with the databases, and we can manipulate the relational databases. The relational databases are databases in which the data are stored in the form of rows and columns. For example, MySQL and Oracle. In these databases, the data are stored in the form of rows and columns, and we call this a relationship. And the very basic unit in these relationships are called as tables or relations. And by manipulating the relational databases, we mean that we can create a table, we can display the records, we can add a new record, we can delete it, we can update it. So thus we can manipulate the relational databases. And DDL stands for Data Definition Language, which is a subset of SQL used to define the database, and we can manage the database structure such as the table and schema. And there are four basic commands that are coming under this DDL language. They are create table, alter table, update table and delete table commands. So let us look at the create table command. The syntax of the create table command is create table, table name. Here create table are keywords, and every identifier or keyword in the databases are case insensitive, which means both upper cases and lower cases identifiers, they mean the same thing. And the syntax is create table, table name. Here table name can be any valid identifier in the relational databases, and the variable name is the name of the column in your table, and the data type can be any valid database data type. The data type here is very analogous to the data types that you have seen in programming languages, and the size parameter is optional here. For example, the data types can be of any type such as string, number or varchar. Varchar means variable character, and for example, if variable is of type varchar and size 15, it means that it can store 15 different characters of variable type. So let us see a live demo. The command is create table students. Here the create tables are the keywords and student is our table name. And we have opened the parenthesis. This is the constraint. And let the first column of our table be the roll number thing. And it is of type integer. So we have given the variable name as roll number and its type is integer. And any two fields in table creation command has to be separated by a comma. And let us name the second field to be names of the students. So the names are of type string, so we are giving it as names and varchar, and the size is defined as 15, which means we can store a maximum of 15 different characters under this column variable name. And let the third column be age. Age is also of type integer. It is a numeric variable. So we are defining the data type as integer, and we are closing the create table command with the help of the parenthesis and followed by a semicolon. Thus the table is created. So we get acknowledgement called table created signal. And to verify whether a table is created, we are going to describe the table with the help of describe table name command. This command will show the entire structure of the table that has been created. So there are three columns: name, null and type. The name refers to the column types that we have created, and the type refers to the type of each field variables that we have created. And null question mark will return S if any of the fields are created with any foreign key or not null parameters or primary key parameters. Yeah, here it is empty because we have not added any type of constraints to the variables. And let us display the records with the help of select command. Since we have not inserted any rows, we get no row selected command. Okay, let us insert some example records into these tables. the command is insert into the table name and values followed by the actual values. Since we are going to give in the same order, we need not explicitly mention the field name. So insert into students values 1 comma ram for name. Since it is a varchar, we are giving it within the single quotes. And row create, one row created, we have got an acknowledgement of one row created, and we are going to verify it with the help of select command. So select all from students will display the first record that we have inserted previously, and we are going to add an additional record into the databases along with the first record. So 2, Ravi and 30. So one row created, we have got the acknowledgement. Let us verify it by selecting it, and we can simply use this up key from the keyboard to navigate to the previous commands. So now by selecting from the students table, the 2 records that we have previously created are displayed. Thus the create table command is executed successfully.